Fred! Do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you had a fine Friday. As we are getting things set here. Oops, I've the over a bit. Or so it's like I turned the monitor. in a way that wasn't particularly a good way for it to be turned. I got a story written today, which was good. And then other than that, kind of like took it easy for the most part. Kind of like a muggy day today. Matter of fact, it started raining just a little while ago. So, and since we're in the basement and with the grass and stuff, definitely feel the humidity. But beyond that, there was also a little bit of frustration. I wanted to like, okay, get some stuff. You know, it's Friday, do a little takeout. Hey, Captain Cylon, and it's like, okay, I wanted to get like two papadillas from Papa John's, as well as like a 2-liter bottle of Diet Pepsi. Now they were late in making the order, and when they order this, they don't give, even though it's on top of the box. The thing on top of the box that says like, okay, include 2-liter bottle of Diet Pepsi, and they don't give the Pepsi. So it's like, really? I was like, that was frustrating. Of course, I'm going to be doing some groceries tomorrow, but it's it was a bit disappointing there. All right, so today we are resuming Mass Effect Andromeda. And we get to roam around Eos. You get the Nomad and everything there. We make sure Casca doesn't, Liam does not get to go on any missions. But how was your day, Captain Cylon? Like, what is the weather like? Been a rainy all day and a week for a full week. I hear ya. Like, it's like got rain all day and the stuff in tomorrow. Then we got like a bit of a heat wave and stuff rolling in next week. Where weather will be breaking up into the 80s and stuff. So that's gonna be kind of like tolerable and intolerable at the same time. I need to break out the power fan. Put that up. Well, Vetras is like making her presence known.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Yeah, Vetra, hi. And we're supposed to go to the med bay, which is down below.
Need something?
Well,
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
oh, she's the one who told me to come to the med bay. Like, Vetra told me to come to the med bay. Like, what the hell? Vetra. Lexi.
Where?
The message from Suvi. Attachment has been categorized as spam and is now quarantined. Krogan, virility, and aggression. Yes, we need to know all about that.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
Yes, the squad. The squad is back.
Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multi-sensory neural collision.
Sam is special.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
It's so bright.
What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Oh, sorry. You okay?
This is exactly why we came. New
If there's one
galaxy,
thing about
new ship.
Andromeda that has
I
not
can't wait to get
aged
both of them
well,
dirty.
it's the hair.
The Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down. You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Uvi, you definitely want Ryder to tell you to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You got this, right?
Liam, you're standing so damn close to us. You're not gonna get any.
Hell. There. Set us down at this nav point.
What a view, huh?
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and, ultimately, hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scan must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they know? They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Do.
Got a code lock key.
Handy. It'll get us in.
Hold up. Where is... Aim assist on. There we go. Come on, I kind of worked hard in getting Ryder's hair looking fabulous.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
We take a look around.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
You can say he got swept away. The storms were too strong for him. He was not man enough to stand against the storm.
suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. He tried to cover our crops, lost his footing, got swept away. His wife is still crying. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
We have entered the base.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Do, 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 do. We got iron.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Allison thinking, sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower.
Yes, the relay tower. Realize that some doors actually close on you.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
But we gotta go outside.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Well, there's a way to gain entry. We are just prohibited from using
ahead.
that option.
Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we'll know where to look for that signal.
guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. You thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
We're not
I'm
salvaging.
not a salvager, I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
Yes, we will kick the Ket.
Maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Don't sound so impressed.
That dude's doing what he has to do.
We've got company. They weren't kidding about the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
You gain entry to the building.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like.
We shall.
Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
Yes.
A ride?
Hence, she's a rider. Of course she rides.
You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Crazy Blue? You mean PB?
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now. Right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right that's worth investigating.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Thanks, Sam.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Seriously? You can do that?
Sam can do anything.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It actually worked. Is there audio?
Compiling now.
We can't survive another attack. The storms and radiation were already killing us. Now we've got those things.
We can't return to the Nexus with our tails between our legs. The whole station is counting on us.
Then they're counting on corpses.
Damn, that's grim.
Wilcox thinks I'm crazy, but I know what I saw. Eyes on the mountain, watching us. We're not alone out here.
This log was recorded a day before the first Ket ambush on Site 1.
The cat scouted them out. There was something very wrong at the second outpost they made.
Trouble with the cat?
Whatever it was, Site 2 made a special project to handle it. Let's keep it in mind for later.
Yeah, I forgot that the cat can leave some goodies on the ground. Dee 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 dee.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image. I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about Eos.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to. It's like we're listening to ghosts.
Oh, so it's a ghost. It's scary. The ghosts of the past. It's talking to us. Telling us how foobarred everything was.
Nobody told them what they were in for.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
You know, she says that. And thanks to the impatience of a VA, at least Ryder was right. It won't happen again.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive. Jump jets. Just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
We found a lab.
What do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Everyone else is looking.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components. Activating automated forward station deployment.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Ain't quite the Mako, but it'll do. Thank you, Captain Cylon.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
All right.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap. Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Here they come!
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Target down!
Damn it! I was looking to get a scan.
Hostile! That'll show 'em.
Radiation levels normal. Life support is back online.
Was it ever offline?
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
Hey, Striker. How are you today?
but there's a great view.
Could be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Should be enough glyphs.
I know one game that you'll want later this year. What game would that be, Striker?
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor.
From the
That
Telltale
extreme
devs?
impact, these structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
PB, hi!
Literally. Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride.
Oh, dispatch. Oh yeah, I heard of
I've been
that.
studying this tech for months.
It was
I don't know
announced
how
like
to
last
activate
year or
those
something?
glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution.
Yeah, like I heard. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Not bad. My first
Yeah, I'm
tangle
one
with
of
the
the-
Remnant was a lot messier.
It would be. Telltale's games are at least fairly long, because that's the individual chapters tend to be short.
But that's too long.
Hopefully they learn from The
Long.
Expanse.
So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers.
Now we gotta
Here,
piss them off.
Take my nav points. I've gotta figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Got this.
Fascinating, huh? Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
Solving alien mysteries
Yeah,
in a hostile
well,
world.
what gets us out of the
Neat
morning?
task.
A chance to meet a cute Asari. A cute
A woman after
Turians.
my own heart. Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
Is anyone else camped out on Eos?
There's the Ket, Clancy Salvagers, and one angry old man.
Who do you mean?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket, and doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
How did you get here? After what happened with the outposts, I didn't expect to run into anyone.
I had a ride. Had to fudge the flight plan a little. The Nexus didn't want to risk anyone else. Or let people see how rough it got. Sad. But there's still so much here. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
I came all this way to sit on my ass. Sitting on my hands makes my hands fall asleep.
I had to call them something. The observers fly around spying on anyone who touches this tech. The assembler ones make other remnant. Not sure how yet. Maybe manufacturing or 3D printing.
Both.
And breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
Is PB a typical Asari name?
Never heard it in my hunter's days.
Oh, you know things? Good for you. I know other things.
Yep, she totally knows
It's a
things.
name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
We're hoping this tech can fix the atmosphere and make Eos livable. Think it's possible?
Yes. Maybe. Possibly? This tech is so new. I mean, old here, but new to us? Who knows what it can do?
How old is it exactly?
Very.
It's been dormant for centuries, which I guess isn't actually that old. Huh. But long enough for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
Well, I'll head out.
Yes, so much to investigate. Let's get to it.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Have they spiked? Have they really? Do, 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 do. Is like the 4-wheel drive.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
That datapad said Site 2 was working on a project. Keep an eye out for it.
Static barriers. I think there are so many of those protecting the Normandy.
Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
Portable cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with them. Didn't even finish unpacking.
Too busy trying to survive the Ket.
We do the big searches. We look everywhere.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket.
Lexi, I've got another one.
Standing by, waiting for your scan.
Y'all are Thysa.
Records updated, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Image of the path. We are data mining.
Maybe we can push the Ket back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Well, we know which one they chose.
Maybe we can push the Ket back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
Well,
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the Ket?
Sure as hell hope not.
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
why? Wouldn't keep anything out.
What if something is being
Secondary
kept
terminals.
in?
No access. Sam,
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
they evac'd during a Ket attack. Most didn't make it.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harvard. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a... Ket! Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
Ket on us! We're clear.
And we're clear.
Water Site 2 failed. Brazilian or not.
Do.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say, third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
Heard the attack on Resilience was bad, but damn.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared for an ambush. Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. Got a component for Site 2's project.
All right. We go up.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
What the? Pathfinder, that body. A scan might help us figure that out.
What body?
Think they'll ever try moving back in here?
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
Look out for anything big.
Not shot. He was just pummeled to death. Well, we know what did this. The Ket have nasty pads. West, Quarter M. Get that, Lexi?
Yes, Pathfinder. Records updated.
When they sent the first colonists down here, everyone was so excited. After all the shit the Nexus had been through, we finally had something to believe in. Then the reports came back.
This time will be different.
Yeah, I'm more than ready to believe again.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Soundstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Like he suggested, scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
I read your dossier.
Dossier, huh? Fancy. So, what's it say?
That's classified.
Uh-huh. Don't start something you can't finish, Harper.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilkin was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni-tool might shed some light. Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
We're going to the nesties.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Oh, there it is.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. The chief was scanning at the time of death data. The scan picked up 2 shots.
There were 2
One,
shots?
a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Nilkin is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
That's a relief. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
An audio recording?
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilkin?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect Nilkin. So he did not kill the chief.
But he was going to.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
We need to go.
Did you leave many people behind in the Milky Way?
No, parents are gone, but my old unit could still be alive.
Yeah, some of my contacts might be kicking around. Isn't it weird saying things like that while knowing you'll never see them again?
No stranger than them being 600 years older than we are.
If we're getting into the deep stuff, we need a few stiff drinks first.
You started it, you're buying.
Oops, can't go that way. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting here. All right. Can't deal with that one just yet.
We should check out that remnant area.
Earth had formations like this. Made a lot of kids think of alien worlds.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Got a bit sloppy in that last fight. Nasira would be scolding me for bad technique.
She taught you just fine. You don't need hand-holding.
Just wish I felt steadier out here. All these new challenges.
Or making it through. Sometimes that's all you need.
Nope, something's kind of went wrong there.
There's an initiative shuttle ahead. Looks bad. Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it. Parts for the Site 2 project. Check.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Woohoo!
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Radiation levels normal. Life support restored. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You said your parents were gone, Flora. What happened?
Don't know. While I was away on training, their cargo freighter disappeared in the Attican Traverse. I looked for them every time I was posted that way. Nothing.
That's rough.
Not everything gets tied up in a bow.
That looks like a Ket facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Well then. They want to throw down? Ionic combo.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Were those kets set for us?
Like, scan everything.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply. Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
You know what we need? We need a Krogan. Now that's an entrance. Hiya, Drac. Long time no see.
Who are you?
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was.
Totally was.
Still haven't told me who you are.
Oh, come on, Drac. Stop that.
Vetra, what are you doing here?
I'm with the Pathfinder. That Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine.
Hey, good thing we brought Vetra and left Liam
My
behind.
name's Sarah Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Hydration. Always required.
You're not the only one hunting Ket.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear.
Yeah, kind of.
Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops.
Being a badass is what he's doing.
I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, Drac, we could use someone with your skills.
Tempting as that is, Vetra, I'm a little too old to be carrying humans through a fight. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that stuff.
I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
There's plenty of things to shoot, Drac.
Seems fun.
He's Grogan. Grogans are all kinds of fun.
All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Excuse me. That's one.
I think that's enough.
Is it enough?
Score.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
We did a good things. Thank you, Captain Cylon. Anyone remember where we parked? Woohoo! Yeah, we
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
That's the secret project heading back that way.
Hostiles ahead! We got pretty lucky with this crew. All said and done. Gil, Callow, Suvi.
Especially Suvi. So smart, cool under pressure, and that voice. If a person could ever fall for a voice, there it is.
Yep. Juvi has a wonderful voice.
What the... Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
So let's see. Read the duration. Right, next destination. Over that way. Hey, aren't there...
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a few
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
bodies around here on the floors and stuff.
Parts for the Site 2 project. Check.
Right, where...
Way too quiet.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation within safe levels.
Fought till the end. Very Turian.
Radiation levels increasing.
Vetra? What's up? You keep sighing.
Do I? Sorry. Sid called and asked if I can get her a timer, metagel, and 15 pairs of socks. That can't be good.
Clear!
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers.
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
We've got targets! Speed bump!
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot has shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
Data key. Specialist Engineer Aman Kothari.
Chased down by what he was studying. The death toll between the two outposts must have weighed on everyone.
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
More Remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
All taken care of.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Interface accepted.
better at this. Okay, let's solve this thing.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
Can't dropship. Seriously? Can't catch a break. Is it just me, or do Kett seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Make it easier for them to steal my ship.
We'll stop them. Shepard, your clone has entered the ship and is attempting to...
She's supposed to do that?
I'm okay.
Really?
Really? That's better.
The clone has disabled my control of the Normandy, as well as all...
Well, I'm not going back in. I'm dead. I have no sanity left. I'm at 0. Derek's dead.
Hot dog, armor hot dog. What kinds of kids eat armor hot dogs? Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks. Soft kids, crispy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox.
Love hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. The dog kids love to bite.
Someone stick me back in the fridge.
I'm really happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks, Shepard.
Appreciate it. Guess it helps to have something to come back to.
What do you mean to come back to? This is just a fling, Vicarian. I'm using you for your body.
You're so mean. And I'm okay with that.
Allie is the meanest. There we go. Well, that was awkwardly terrible.
They're taking the robot.
But they're taking it where? Run away! At the spare. Strike! Hey, we broke 200. Largest gap. Most eliminations on neither side. Like, I did everything I could. Replays of the game this evening. This was a nice shot there. Too bad the rest of the team sandbagged it at the end.
You're okay. You're okay.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
So this technology on Habitat 7 was messing with the planet?
We don't have all the answers yet.
Don't expect any from the Nexus. They got a few reports, then the Ket showed up. No time to study weird tech.
Probably best to focus on the people shooting at you. lake. The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa. It's forming a bridge.
Like an invitation. Hope it's safe.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
Okay, mic is back on.
And I make it look so easy.
That's a long way down. Can't tell how far.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Eee!
Hey!
We entered the hole.
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call
We
it.
have hunted
The
for a
controls
vault.
that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
There. Do you see that?
Might be data, or bits of it.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault?
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
These data pattern things... Another gravity well, and that's new.
It's so new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
It can't be too risky for her with everything turned off, right?
You'd be surprised.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our Asari friend. For when we try to explain all this. Locked.
She seems good at taking care of herself.
Comm check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials, the composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. It's dead. Nothing.
It's industrial. Part of the construction?
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just crossed one.
I keep thinking someone's watching us.
Robin! Careful! Don't fall in that liquid! It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover! Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy. Hostiles down! Ugh. Watch yourselves, it burns.
My God.
All this for an atmosphere processor. What is this place?
It's our doom.
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Check every door.
This liquid is everywhere.
If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
What are those pyramids? They must be huge.
Got company! More remnant!
Watch the edges!
Got it! Keep looking up. Don't let them get above us.
Keep up the... Hostiles down!
Ooh, do.
PB!
Ryder! That relic box I found? shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
Let's not.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
We're walking.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well. The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. Conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit, but allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Okay, let's hit both those consoles and complete the circuit.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Device is online and makes a shield? At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
I can almost already tell I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
We're going down.
Hardly any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared. That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned? A gauntlet, or maybe a hand tool.
Our scientists will love it either way.
Crap, the conduit sprang a leak.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
Ryder! Up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And... received. I'll give them a shot. The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up, if we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
Nowhere to go but down.
Looks like they didn't want anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop. Wait, plants? All the way down here?
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
Glad I didn't eat a big breakfast.
Company!
Clear!
They made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack. Observers coming up at us!
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
We've got a path to... Whoa!
Sounds like you made it.
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out. Out the hard way.
Too far, even for jump jets.
Come to Andromeda, walk on air.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
We must be close.
This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
Like a giant machine, with us in the gears. All that time on Eos, this was right under our feet.
All right.
Huh. Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose.
Take it back to the ship.
System lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good to...
Time to run.
Ryder. Go! PB, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out, Vince!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
Too far to jump! Got another bridge?
We'll get the hydration in shortly, Captain Cylon.
Keep running!
Back, run!
Don't let it catch us!
Run away! Run!
Another gravity well!
Run faster!
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
It's sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us!
We made it!
That's the door to the entrance. Almost there.
Oh shit.
The barrier's gone.
You want that thing? Grab it quick!
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? PB!
Hawk, come on!
go. Shit, it's sealed. Try to get something under it.
Console is attempting service reconnection.
It's so close.
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush. Nothing like outrunning death. Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault.
Yes, now let's find the
Atmosphere
warrior. Oh
processor
wait,
is
wrong
online.
vault.
Recovering lost console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults on other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
This tech can create observers from nowhere or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere, trying to melt the ice caps.
Which
To
planet
help
was
it
that?
support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Yeah, we'll
Sam?
get there eventually.
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
You know how you can tell PB is happy? She was shaking that Asari. Oh, he dropped it.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a
PB
key
wants
to
to
their
do
technology.
stuff.
Or a crowbar, at least.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
You got skills.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Like there are needles and pins?
It's weird to think that if we pull this off, everything we're looking at could change.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future Eos. Green fields, rivers, forests. Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Ryder, about time you joined the party. Think I made them angry. Good. That's it, kid. Keep it up.
Sweet.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
You
There's that
really
Grandpa
have
Drac.
some, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
So, the clouds parted. These Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it.
That almost sounds like a compliment. What do you say? Want to help us do some good?
Of course he
what?
does.
I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again.
And again and again.
Before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
Hey, we totally need a Krogan. Absolutely, we need a Krogan.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
Bring it down!
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Fred! Do something!
I am doing
Prioritize research
something.
and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
We have the foothold. Behold the foot.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound.
Hey, Mech.
And ready as hell.
Also, we'll have to do another replay of this game. I hear ya. My excuse is like, okay, let's do a run on a different console.
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
How you doing,
Hey,
Mech?
Eager. I haven't seen Eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them. Hoping
I got you. It's like
irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The reality, Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
Yep, all sorts of leads.
From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
We didn't come to a
What
new
was
galaxy
that?
to argue about who's right.
What was what?
Talk to Bradley.
That flash on screen?
The extended job of Pathfinder. Until then. Tad's waiting on the Nexus.
I don't know. Oh, nothing rebooted. On no, nothing. If it was like, was this like a bluish? We may have had like a this. There may be a slight internet short. If it was like a blue thing that looks like a little like head in the middle, it might have been a stream interruption or something. You never know. Yeah, it happens. All right, so there are side quests there are a bunch of side quests that need to be picked up. Vendor who has goodies. Take some mac and cheese. Ooh, mac and cheese sounds good. Need to put that on the list. Of stuff to on the next grocery run.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
Yep, it's like we got this colony off to a good start.
People is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
At 78 viability there. Good. And we got thunder. That's bad.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos lab.
Been a while since we had like a thunderstorm.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Have you crisscrossing back and forth? Rider can leap.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's it like living
What's it like living on a desert planet?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
Bradley is awesome. He's a good buyer.
When he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime, preferably unhurt.
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
Yep.
That's me.
It's me that you need to thank.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
They're doing the stuff.
Soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Any new supplies?
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
Yes.
I'm just Ryder. Nice
What
to
do you
meet
mean? You should be always prepared for the VIPs.
A pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Poker game?
What do you think
seems
about
legit.
your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card. But I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think EOS is really going to be special.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Or a toilet at all.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed, hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
You could say it's Kane Fox Day. Right. Where is...
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Come on, you... Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Like we're finding our way through.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel. Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Gotta speed across the desert.
I'm not real romantic about road hazards. Interesting rocks are just as bad for the nomad.
Help us! Please!
Neat. All right, dumbass.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Yes, of course we got a point.
But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Historian is left in an undignified position. No, unlocked. The big question is, can we get to this area where there is? Nope.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Normally it's like a... Alright, because sometimes they indicate that it's like a container or something. They're trying to take a good look, see if we are... I feel like I'm getting something about... Nothing to scan. And we can't get up it. Yeah, it totally feels like there's something about this that I am... Weird. Totally, totally weird. Totally.
Would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Radiation within safe levels.
That's right, you actually gotta physically return to the Tempest. It's not like a straight extraction. Hold up. I gotta do a restroom break. I'll be right back. Holy Jesus, what is that? What the fuck is that? All hail the lobster god.
I had to find you. Is that some kind of alarm? What's going on? Thought I'd make things more interesting. Of course you did.
Shepard, Brooks sent me the nav point for the Skycar lot. I'll meet you there.
Good.
What do we know about these mercenaries?
They have guns and don't like me.
That's not helpful.
It is helpful.
It would really be great if you could stay off the comm.
Hey.
Because my delicious turkey. What? A turkey. Wait. With crispy skin, juicy inside, a plumper, roasted to perfection, and back. Captain Cylon redeemed hydration, so I had to refill the water bottle. Ah. All right, anything else that we can do? No. Oh wait, there is. Alright, so it's just beyond what we can do on foot. This is the Nomad. It is almost as good as the Mako, but not quite. All right.
Recording Initiative Cryo-Identification E-97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Think offhand. Wait, did we even explore this? Alright, this shack was not explored before. Yes, we're still here. Captain Cylon had the right idea earlier. Keep that water flowing. You need it in the desert. But there's rivers in the desert. All right. Get back on board.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
I suddenly decided to leave the Atmo. Didn't tell you to leave the Atmo. That's when they go on board the Tempest. Probably mandatory leaving Atmo. We're stuck on it. Oh, there it
Before
goes.
the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
That's fine.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
You're professionals. I'm not going to babysit bunk assignments. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things.
Yes, we kicked ass and took names. We met a Krogan.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your
Cora,
own
be
people?
nice.
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
Yeah, you need to be fully cocked before you go off. Wait,
Actually,
what?
the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Yep, it was definitely a good meeting. It was.
So this is what you and Ryder do for fun. Explore weird vaults that try to kill you.
Alrighty.
I deserve.
Lexi.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You
That's
don't
a
need
good
a
place for
psychologist
her.
to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Then you
Are they
left
here in
them.
Alias?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality.
All right.
Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
Yes, she will.
To be
She
fair,
will.
you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
And Grandpa
Is
Drac?
Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
She
Thanks for
has
being
a
sad.
crush on Drac.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Don't give the Pathfinder...
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
His granddaughter.
Cash, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha, I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Yeah, damn politicians.
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually.
How easy was it?
Became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping cash on our colony safe will always be my top priority.
Damn right,
That's
it's
why
what
I'm
it should
happy
be.
to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director.
He's the ass and
Got no
assistant
idea
director.
Why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's had it out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they
Yeah.
die like anything else.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
They'd be
Or
stupid
like
enough
she
to try.
airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him.
Either which way,
Dad would've
someone's getting
listened to me when I
airlocked.
told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes,
Fire
Drac,
away.
tell us more.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part.
What's the best part?
She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Yes, we'd like to do some
The
details.
list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Good answer. All right. We're gonna put the save here. It's clearly I more or less been nodding off bit by bit. But we got a couple of trophies this evening. Data mining, world shaper, foothold. Pretty good there. Pretty good. And we'll do more Mass Effect Andromeda on Sunday night stream. Tomorrow or Saturday we have Borderlands 3, Mass Effect Andromeda, and then Borderlands Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Phasmophobia on Wednesday, one last time, and then Mass Effect also on Friday. Also, sometime in the next 7 days, there will be an extra Overwatch stream for a couple hours. That's totally random. Anyway, let's get a raid going. I'm gonna crash and crash hard tonight. We're gonna swing over to Zone Sama, who is doing power wash things. Hope everybody has themselves a good night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Stay dry. And we'll catch you on the flip side, everyone. See you next time. Bye.